Peace be with you. My name is Allan Keislar. Although I'm in the United States, I'm always thinking about Pakistan. And I'm not just thinking about Pakistan, I'm thinking about the self-sufficient villages in Pakistan. So I have been reading a little about the solar flare or the solar flash. So evidently, according to certain people that know about these things, um, these solar flares or solar flashes, they happen regularly. It is just a phenomenon that stars undergo. I guess all stars, or most stars anyway, they have patterns or cycles in their lives. And just like the Earth from time to time flips the north and south poles, so stars also have phenomena like that happen. Quite, you could say, calamitous, but major changes that happen in the life of the star. And one of them is when, I don't understand the science of it, but somehow the electric charge in the sun builds up or something, and then it emits a huge amount of electromagnetic radiation. And this is a regular phenomenon that happens. So, according to Corey Good, who is one of the persons that I've learned this from, I was just reading something he had written just in the last couple of days, and he said that this is coming soon, maybe very soon, maybe within a couple of years. And it was supposed to happen actually in 2012, he thought. That was the time it was supposed to happen, but somehow it got postponed. So maybe there are 11-year cycles. Everyone, the scientists know that too. Every 11 years there are cycles in the sun of sun. There are solar minimums and solar maximums of the electric condition or electromagnetic condition of the sun. So 11 years from 2012 would be 2023. Anyway, these solar flares will knock out electronics. So some people have been saying, well, we should do solar panels in the villages. No, because they would be totally fried. So it wouldn't do any good to have solar powered by photovoltaic solar panels. So if we have a simple way of life, not dependent on any electronics, not dependent on electricity, not dependent on petrol, fuel, but just living the simple way of life that people lived for thousands of years. And some people in some parts of the world still live that way. Some parts of Pakistan even, there are villages, I've been told, that there's no electricity and they are self-sufficient even. So when I was a child in Pakistan, we lived for years in a village, Raiwind, where there was no electricity yet. So it's not that hard, actually. It's a very simple, peaceful life. So I just wanted to stress this one point, that if this solar flare does happen, which not only Corey Good, quite a number of people, psychics you can say, or seers, they are saying that this solar flare is coming soon now. So cities will be devastated because our cities are all dependent on electronics and electricity. What would happen if all the electronics suddenly went down? Cities would be in chaos, but self-sufficient villages would be hardly affected. Anyway, that's the only thing I wanted to say. So I'm getting more information that this program of self-sufficient villages may be essential. I mean, I always thought it's essential, but here's some more proof, you could say, scientific evidence that we'd better get serious about establishing these self-sufficient villages, because if we don't have such a way of life that can be an example for others who are living in cities especially, we will be in great trouble. So I'm praying every day, I'm praying, especially for Pakistan, but for the whole world, that people will be intelligent enough and determined enough and prayerful enough and faithful enough that we will actually develop self-sufficient villages. At least one in every district in Pakistan, and hopefully many more than that. But at least one. And that village, which is living self-sufficiently, that will become a tourist attraction. People from abroad will also hear about this and want to go and see how these villages are living. So it will be many advantages of starting self-sufficient village communities. All right, let's see if there are any questions or comments. Nadar Baloch says, "Dear sir, how are you? I am okay, thank you. I'm in good health." Rihan Amanola says, "Salam Babaji." Salam Rihan Bhai. Umar Hassan says, "Murshid, please guna छोड़ने का तरीका बता दें." अच्छा, गुण छोड़ने का तरीका, जिक्र सबसे अच्छा तरीका है। गुनाह से बचने के तरीका है जिक्र, सबसे अच्छा। दिल साफ हो जाता है, अल्लाह के नाम लेने से दिल साफ हो जाता है। So I don't see any more questions or comments. I thought there would have been more. There usually are, but this has been a short chat, and we will have our zikr now in 1 hour and 20 minutes, 9 p.m. Pakistan time. So I look forward to seeing you then. And be happy. Develop self-sufficient village communities wherever you are. Develop a self-sufficient village. It's essential. You will regret it if you don't do it. Okay, everyone, be happy. May God protect us all. Allah Hafiz.